Hello, friends. I'm doing a special episode of Trade Waiting um, that I am cleverly calling Pots and Panels because I found some fun comic book themed coffee and I thought I would try it out and tell you guys about it and then talk about a trade that I recently read. So, the coffee is from a company called Comics on Coffee. It's the Dark Knight Roast. So, here it is. Pretty cool bag. It's got some, I believe, David Finch art on it. Um, Origin is from Nicaragua. It's uh, it's got a roast level of 3 batarangs. So I don't know if that's out of 5. I have no idea what that means. And on the back, it's got a page from Detective Comics 27, which is pretty cool. You can see that there. Just overall, a pretty cool looking bag. That's one of the things that drew me towards it. Um, so yeah, I haven't tried it yet. I did uh, a pour over method because that's how I like to drink my coffee sometimes, especially if it's a special cup like this. So let's try it out. That's pretty good. I like that. Um, I only put a little bit of stevia in this. I'll drink black coffee sometimes, but I wanted a little sweetness today. So overall, pretty good. Um, in keeping with the Batarang grading system here, I'm also going to give it a 3 out of 5 Batarangs. Um, I'm not going to be the kind of coffee snob that's like, ooh, I'm getting hints of Bruce Wayne in this, because really it doesn't taste anything like Bruce Wayne. So, yeah, solid cup of coffee. Um, got my cool headlopper mug here. Gonna slide that out of the way and talk about the book. The book is Macbeth, A Tale of Horror from Dark Horse Comics. Um, Beautiful cover. It's written by Stefano Ascari with art by Simone Darmini. And what made me want to check this out is that Mike Mignola posted about it on Instagram, and I like Mike Mignola and everything he does over at Dark Horse Comics, so I thought I'll give this a shot and see if I like it too. Um, and also, I think a horror spin on a classic Shakespeare tale that's already, got hints of creepiness to it works pretty well. So, um, let's jump in it. Art is really good. It's like a bunch of like it's black, white, and then like red or orange, just different hues, if you will. Um, let's see here. I'm gonna find a good page like this. So these are the 3 witches that Macbeth runs into after his battle at the beginning of the story, which holds true to the original. They tell him that he's going to be the Thane of these places and eventually the king, to sort of plant that little seed in his mind. Um, he goes back and tells his wife about this, and she's like, "Oh, well, let's put that into motion. I want you to be king." Um, and so, like super early on, that evil is coming out of both characters, mostly because of witchcraft, but also because people are kind of terrible. So, again, we get really cool art here of some red eyes, some evil-looking Macbeth and Mrs. Macbeth. Um, but yeah, otherwise the story pretty well follows Macbeth. The 3 witches are doing all of this because their mother in hell wants Macbeth, wants his baby. And so here's a picture of her. She's got a very unsettling face. Even more unsettling than her face is all of the arms and hands coming out of her body, as well as some like mantis insect limbs there and some wings. So she looks cool. I really do dig the art in this. The the inks and the colors, I think, uh, really add to that. But anyway, Macbeth drives away his friends. They all go and conspire to put a stop to him. They summon a bunch of demons from hell called the Green. So then, the last act of the book is the Macbeth and all of his evil demons versus Macbeth's friends and the Green Army from Hell. So then we get a different color added to our palette here, which is pretty cool. And spoiler alert: Macbeth does not win. um, he dies and gets sent down to hell, where the witch's mother um, wraps him up in all of her many arms, and is pretty gross. There's the final page, and yeah, that's how it ends. I skimmed the notes of the original Macbeth before diving into this, just to refamiliarize myself with it. I read Macbeth in high school or college, I don't know which, so it had been quite some time since I read it. But I like this rendition of it. I think the horror aspect made it much more enjoyable. Um, I kind of hope the Dark Horse does more of these classics, with a little spin on it. So if that's up your alley, I think you should give it a shot. Very quick read. I read it like an hour before bed the other night. And yeah, that's all there is to it. So I think I'll give it 3.5 batarangs out of 5. I know in the normal episodes we do things out of 10, but you know, this is different, and I already started doing the 5 scale with the coffee, so I just want to keep with that. So that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We've got Macbeth and the Dark Knight roast from comics on coffee, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.